In every soul, there is a war between courage and fear. We are all travelers in this world, but some of us choose to walk the path of the Stoic. We do not simply speak to a woman, we speak to the entire world within her and within ourselves. We live in an age of hollow words and fleeting pleasures. We see others falter in the face of beauty, their voices shaking, their spirits crushed by the weight of doubt. Yet the Stoic knows that every encounter, every conversation, is an opportunity for self-mastery, not a mere conquest of flesh. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. In this simple observation lies the first principle. When speaking to a woman, any time, anywhere, we must first learn to listen, to truly see her as she is, without the clouded judgment of lust or insecurity. We must also remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In conversation, our greatest challenge is not to impress, but to remain unshaken by the tempests of our emotions. When fear and doubt rise within us, we do not fight them with desperate chatter or empty boasting. We observe them as a man on a stormy sea watches the waves with calm indifference. To talk to any woman is to talk to the universe itself, one moment at a time, with absolute presence. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Every word we speak, every silence we hold, is an opportunity to forge our character in the fire of the moment. We do not approach to conquer or to be conquered. We approach to practice the virtues that sustain the Stoic heart: courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. Our words must flow not from a desperate desire to be liked, but from the wellspring of our own self-respect. When you speak to any woman, do so as a Stoic, composed yet alive, detached yet deeply attentive. The world will test you, your mind will scream for approval, your body will ache with longing. But remember, the Stoic stands where others fall, rooted in the calm knowledge that all we truly control is our own mind, our own choices. We speak not to gain, but to give, not to seduce, but to share in the human experience. And in that space, where the world's noise fades and our true self emerges, we find something profound, something eternal. So, brothers, let us walk into every room with the quiet confidence of a Stoic warrior. Let us talk to every woman not with the need for validation, but with the resolute calm of one who fears nothing, because he has already conquered himself. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man. Seneca.